Hi everyone, thank you for attending this webcast today. This is Dan Goitein here with mLogica. Webcast coming up today. Jeff is going to be presenting remote performance management. Jeff, you advance to the next slide, please. This is one of our tips and tricks of 2010. We look for our next scheduled event is October 19th. The topic will be Sybase IQ tips. We had a lot of response from people looking for IQ tips and tricks, and that'll be presented by Paul Cornetta. Slide, please. Some of our web series at mLogica and IFIC will be hosting. We have our base tips and tricks. We'll rep server tips soon. Enterprise data integration. Because a leading database consulting firm with specialization in Sybase technologies. Jeff presenting this for us. Now Jeff is the author of numerous books on both Sybase and Microsoft technologies, and our Vice President of Enterprise Data Management. Focus on information management and business intelligence. I can only be contacted for any further interest in our products. Over to Jeff.
Hi, this is Jeff speaking. Good afternoon and welcome to our conference on remote performance management. What we're going to be talking about today is, well, in some ways it's remote performance management, in some ways it's just general performance management. Really it's about getting proactive about dealing with performance problems on your server. If you look at studies from Gartner Group and such, what they tell you is that mean time to resolution for performance issues is 8% identifying the problem and 20% solving the problem. Sometimes you can identify the problem quickly and sometimes you can't. So we'll spend some time talking about how to identify problems, but also talk about how to identify the problems before people start coming over and kicking your desk and telling you that things slow. This we're talking about simply we're looking at. As a DBA, as a developer, as somebody who's responsible for performance, you need to be able to find out what the server is doing, when it's doing it, and how it's doing it. So when somebody calls and says, hey, things are slow, you can take a look at it and see, well, what resources are currently being choked, what query running, who's doing it, what are the applications, fill in the blank. What that means, though, is that you're responding to the problem, not getting proactive and stopping the problem from happening. Best definition I ever heard for a great DBA or systems admin is that you never know person is there because nothing ever goes wrong. Well, realistically, problems do happen, and we're there to respond to them, but we want to not have to do that all that often. So the idea here is to get visibility and improve our visibility above and beyond, bring a DB artist in and looking at the monitor when somebody calls with a problem, or even checking the monitor every 10 or 15 minutes or hour or daily, or beyond looking at the SIMONs or beyond looking at the MDA tables. So let's start digging into these things. There are a lot of products on the market that do this for you. Now, I have in the past not been a huge proponent of tools. I've been doing this for about 20 years, and for about that long, I've been writing my own tools to gather information, store them in tables, statistical analysis against the information that I'm gathering. And what you find is that when you're doing that, a couple things going on. First, there's an extra little mini application that you're responsible for. Second, anytime the server changes and your premises change, you can change your application. If a system table changes, system table definitions change, column names change, new things get added, etc., you've got to deal with that. That can be a bit of a pain. About 3 or 4 years ago, I started getting involved with tools. The one I like the best right now is Confio's Ignite. I'm going to be using that for my examples. It's the only tool on the market, but it's one we like a lot. We've checked out a lot of these, and I'll be very happy to answer questions on this afterwards. Again, this is not a product presentation. This is a to look at performance presentation, but we are using this product as a backdrop.